Hello, water signs. Happy Thursday. Welcome to your daily focus tarot. We have the King of Cups, Temperance, Six of Swords, and Four of Cups sideways. So, King of Cups, this is talking about really getting your emotions into balance, looking at being diplomatic with yourself and with other people. And this is going to bring you back to a healthy place. You want to look at where you're struggling to maintain yourself, particularly emotionally, between two different aspects of your life and how you can bring them together into something that's more cohesive, something that works better for you. Look at where you're feeling stretched thin and bringing that back into a more healthy alignment, someplace where you're so you're feeling like you're not being pulled this way and that way all the time. And Six of Swords is talking about this transitionary period where you're moving away from the negative emotional aspects, the negative thoughts that have to do with this imbalance. The Four of Cups in the upright, it can talk about, a period where you're resting, you're reevaluating, thinking about things. Sometimes it talks about apathy. In the reverse, it can talk about getting new opportunities, and also that rest period being over, where you might feel like you were needing to just kind of maintain where you were at. That feeling could be over now. That's what Four of Cups in the reverse can talk about. So really, it's kind of like you're in between this period of rest where you're feeling kind of discontent and this period of rest being over. You're in this definite transitory phase with these two cards here. While you're trying to get your life back into balance, you're trying to get your emotions and your thoughts back into balance. You're in the transitory time. Just be patient with it. Then we have Four of Wands in the reverse, and this can talk about feeling like you're in tension or you're in conflict with other people. It can also talk about feeling like you're not comfortable where you're at. You're not comfortable like at your home. You're not comfortable in your own skin. You're having like difficulty during this transition, during this change. There's a lot of tension and conflict for you. Then we have the Magician and the Moon. The Magician is talking about being able to open up that doorway and that path by putting yourself into balance, putting the emotions, putting the thinking, putting the physical body and the spiritual into balance in order to open that up. The Moon in reverse talks about, some sort of confusion or frustration, maybe even a hidden difficulty, instability, depression, being careful not to give in to illusions in regards to like if you had a plan. Seven of Pentacles can talk about not having had a thorough enough plan for your long-term success. It can talk about, reevaluating that plan for your future. When you're looking at this Four of Wands in reverse and this transitory period and how you're not feeling comfortable in the places where you should be feeling comfortable, the Seven of Pentacles is telling you to look deeper into that, look into and reevaluate Sometimes it talks about feeling like you're putting in more than you're getting out from a situation. So you might be needing to reevaluate the situation in regards to that, and that can be why you're feeling distrustful. The Seven of Swords, this is the reason that you're feeling discontent. This is the reason you're feeling like there's, you might be feeling that frustration or instability or depression, or like you're not trusting things. You're not content. You're not happy with where you're at, and you're not able to relax. The Seven of Swords. This, we talked about this yesterday. You had some of these cards yesterday in the upright. The Seven of Swords. So it talks about, like I said, somebody usually in the workplace. It's talking about somebody who is pretending to be something they're not. Somebody who might be a gossip, somebody who might be, a slanderer. They might be stealing stuff or hacking. So it can talk about that. It can talk about overworking due to anxiety and fears that you're not going to have enough money for the long run. And it can also talk about, making this strategic plan so that you can get out of that work situation, if that's what it is, or so that you can get out of any feelings of anxiety, or, like you're not making enough money, so you have to overwork. Then we have Four of Pentacles in the reverse and Eight of Swords. Okay, Four of Pentacles in reverse. This also talks about mistrust. It can talk about overindulgence in wanting to lose all of that excess. Freeing yourself of possessions, physical possessions, of negative thinking in regards to your health, negative attitudes towards your health. And this Eight of Swords, you got this progression. These two were clarifiers for the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the reason that the Moon, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands are in reverse. Okay? So you've got this progression from this over-anxiety of the Seven, this illusion of the Seven, into the Eight, the Eight of Swords. This is something, these fears and anxieties, or this mistrust, this is something that you're putting on yourself. The Eight of Swords is a card of self-imprisonment, being bound, being blinded by your own fears, your own anxieties, your way of thinking not being balanced, and that causes you to feel trapped. That's what the Eight of Swords is about. So whatever is going on that you're trying to get away of, that you're trying to reevaluate where you're feeling this mistrust, take a deep look at where you're feeling the fear, where you're feeling the anxiety, and why you're feeling the mistrust. There's nothing here that says you should be mistrustful of somebody. It's saying that it's more like it's your anxiety's getting the better of you. So really pay attention to where you're feeling uncomfortable and why, and pick that apart on a deeper level. Pick that apart, unpack it really good. Have a great Wednesday, or a great Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.